Literacy Expo here at the Central Library, downtown Bradenton. We have a great opportunity for you to come in and learn about some of our great resources and the programs that we offer here at the Public Library in regards literacy. We also have put together a number of different groups that support literacy as well in our community. So you can come in one fell swoop, get to learn about many of the different literacy opportunities, have a sandwich and some cookies with us, and really just get a chance to talk to some of the folks involved in the same mission that maybe supports you and your children. It all came about recently when we realized that there are a lot of people that really don't know some of the resources and some of the programs and services that we have to offer through the public library. And literacy was one that it's something we have a role in every day, all day. And we go out to all of our Head Starts every month and work with the kids there. We work with our school system. We do a lot of programming throughout the summer to combat summer slide. And so we recognized that maybe we just needed to tell people clearly what it is we're doing. And putting all these different groups together gave us an opportunity for people to not only see what the library does, but what some of the other groups. What does Whole Child Manatee have to offer, for instance? So this was a really nice chance for us to put all those different groups together and have one stop for families that are very busy these days. And we know it's after work or after school, so we wanted to provide a meal so you could come in, get a bite to eat, and see what all is happening in our community for literacy.
Hello, my name is Gina Johnson. I'm the programming coordinator for the Manatee County Library System, and I'm here to introduce for the first time STEM kits that we've developed recently. And if you look over here, you will see some of the STEM kits that we have available. These STEM kits are meant to spark the interest of children in the areas of science and math, and also help them to step into the role of scientist. That's what these boxes actually do, and you'll see why in a second. Each box not only has books, but it also has objects for the children to work with. For instance, we have a I am a marine biologist box over there in the end, and you'll see that we have models of different marine life, and we also have goggles for the children to put on. They can actually use the marine life in their bathtub or in their pool if they have one. We also have in some of these boxes CDs so the children can sing about the topic as well. And we have activity binders for the parents so that they can do activities with the children and teach the children themselves. That's one of the things that we want to accomplish with these boxes. We want parents to understand that they really are the first teachers of their children. So we have 6 boxes right now, and we plan to build more. The boxes are as follows. I am a marine biologist. I am a botanist. I am a chemist. I am a paleontologist. We also have I am an entomologist, and another box which is off camera called I am an architect. And you can see that there are many different things here. For the paleontologist box, we have an actual vest that the child can wear and a safari hat, so they really feel like they're a paleontologist. And there are many tools in this kit besides just the models of the dinosaurs that they can use. This one here, the chemistry one, has a lab coat and goggles. The botanist one has different tools to use for planting, as well as a magnifying glass, excuse me. We also have specimens in acrylic and specimens in amber. There are just a lot of things in these kits, and I think the kids and the parents will really enjoy them a lot. We did put together the kits ourselves, but we have to give credit to a library system in Maryland called Harford County Library System. They actually came up with the concept, working with librarians and educators to figure out how they could enhance the education, science education of the children. And they used the modalities of singing, talking, reading, and playing to help the children learn, and that's how they develop these boxes. So we thank them because they're allowing any and every library across the nation to use their model if they so choose. We received a grant from the Kiwanis Club for these kits, and we thank them very much. We are also getting more funding for these kits as time goes by, so we'll be building more, including a math kit, which we don't have yet, but we'll be including that. All the parent has to do to pick up a kit is come to the library. They will be housed in the children's department, and you can just check it out the way you would check out a book. Each kit will be a 3-week loan, and inside there are instructions. There's also a list of everything that's in the box, so you can keep track of everything that's in the box. So it's all ready to go for you. You can go to our website at www.mymanatee.org/library. There'll be a science page that you can click on to find out more, or you can call us at 941-748-5555, or you can just drop into the library and go right up to the children's department and ask about the kits.
My name is Chris O'Hara. I'm the Youth Services Coordinator for the Manatee County Public Libraries. Today we're hosting an Early Literacy Expo here at our Central Library location. And the purpose of this expo is to let both parents and educators within the Manatee County community know about some of the resources and some of the programs we have here that can help their children learn to read. A lot of this was really inspired not only by the great programs we have here, but the fact that the library and the public school system here in Manatee County have both embraced the third grade reading initiative, and that is trying to get kids to read up to grade level by third grade. The idea behind the event came about just when we realized over the summer how many exciting sort of new projects we had coming up for the fall. Some different new programs, and also just some resources we have. And the best part about them is they're all already paid for. So in other words, they're free of charge to people who want to come in and take advantage of them here at the library. Some of the things we have on display, for instance, we have our early literacy kits that go from age 0 all the way up to, we have kits through children in third grade. On that level, and also STEM kits. Those are science, technology, engineering, and math. Both the early literacy kits and the STEM kits have books in them, but they also have other sort of interactive tools and things that children can use to develop their literacy and their knowledge, in the case of the STEM kits, of science, technology, engineering, and math subjects. Well, what we want parents to know is that we have a lot of the resources that they're unable to access anywhere else, because many of the items we have here, a parent wouldn't want to have to go out and purchase them on their own. So therefore, they can come to the library and take advantage of the fact that they can borrow these things and really use these resources in order to help their child learn how to read and become an excellent reader, which of course will make a huge difference on down the road as they continue their education and their time in school. We have several other partner organizations here helping us out today. We have Whole Child Manatee here distributing information on a whole wide range of programs that can help parents in Manatee County. We have the Early Learning Coalition, who's a great partner of ours, who's very active in raising literacy awareness here in the county. We have the Rural Health, Manatee County Rural Health. They're here in sort of a similar capacity also. And also we have the South Florida Museum, who's a neighbor of ours right down the road, and they're here because they really do support literacy themselves. They have their own literacy nights over there at the museum several times a year. Well, Whole Child's purpose really, as I said, is to sort of let parents know about a whole array of things that are available here in the county. Everything from health services for all parents, but also parents of lower income families, all the way to educational resources. So we like to have them here at a lot of events to sort of let people know about those things throughout the county. And then the same thing with rural health. Rural health means obviously physical health, but also it means children's mental well-being and educational development as well. So they come here, they've been nice enough to come here tonight to this event to, you know, let parents and educators know about their resources here. Well, from here, we'd like to see an increased number of parents and educators therefore using our resources. Now that we're sort of letting you guys know about them, we'd like for parents to be able to stop into the library and educators and really check these resources out, use them, and several years down the road, we're just hoping that test scores, reading scores here in Manatee County begin to increase. Sure, they could call here at the library. Our telephone number is Our telephone number is 748-5555. Extension 6318 connects you with the children's department here. Or you can just come by and stop by the Central Library's children's room, and also any of our 5 branch locations throughout the county. We're always very happy to help with parents and listen to things that suggestions that you could make about helping with your child's literacy and reading skills.
We found out about a children's literacy event and all the new programs that are going on, and want to get them involved with books and want to get myself motivated to read them books and to motivate them to read books. So found out about a lot of good, neat information going on here. I think reading is everything. I think it's the basics for all types of education. You have to read in order to learn, whether you're going to college, whether you're in elementary school, middle school, high school. And the more you practice, the easier it is to study, and the better grades you get and the better you do in your future. Any favorites? Well, I thought everything was great. I love the box that brings the books and the toys and puzzles and other activities for the kids to get involved and into the books and the theme of the stories. And I thought that the science kits were also great. Okay, you can have a cookie. Excuse me. It has books about scientific stuff and toys and costumes that they could wear. I think it's very motivating for the parents and the kids to use that. Also about the reading program where you get a book and discuss it a week later. And yes, go ahead. Are they good?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yum, good cookies. Oh, this is for my 12-year-old, Maleficent. And this one is my all-time favorite, Judy Blume's, that my teacher used to read in the 5th grade.
I'm Christine Culp, and I'm the coordinator for the Primetime Family Reading Program. This is made possible with a grant from Florida Humanities. We started it about a year ago. We brought it to 3 different libraries in Manatee County. This will be our 4th program here at Central Library. It's a family reading program. The focus is on the family. We have a 6-week session. They come to the library. We serve them a meal. We have some wonderful community partners that donate the food for us. We have our food time, and then we get into a circle time. We have a storyteller and a facilitator that reads the book out loud, and then the family, as a group, we discuss the issues in the stories. They bring up things like courage, honesty, being afraid, working together, things like that, and then we all talk together and share them. The family takes a book home with them each week, a couple books, they read them as a family and come back and share. So it kind of gets the family communicating with each other. They learn to read together at home. And not only read books, but discuss, well, how did you feel about that story? Or did you think the boy was right or wrong in what he did? So it brings up issues as well. And it's been very successful. We've done it, like I said, at 3 of our branches with very good results. Palmetto was a totally bilingual. It was a lot of Spanish families, so it was a bilingual program. So our facilitator speaks English and Spanish. And it's just a wonderful program for the family and encourages family reading to read together. It's geared for 3rd grade kids and their families that maybe struggle with reading or literacy, comprehension, things like that. The one is going to be here at the Central Branch. It's going to be Monday evenings starting in November. It goes for 6 weeks, every Monday evening for 6 weeks. There's one book that's actually in English and Spanish. Most of the books are in English. And but when we read them out loud, we read them, if we have a lot of Spanish participants, we read them in English and in Spanish. And then the discussion questions are also asked in English and Spanish. And we found that it's really neat. The Spanish families would open up and share too, and we would just translate their answers. So it forms a real nice community, and the families all bond at the end, and really would like to keep it going. So hopefully we can continue. We're about to, South Manatee, we're going to try to do them again next year and start repeating some of the libraries we've done already. We're going to have it on our Facebook page, on our library page, and the forms will be in the children's department upstairs. So we'll promote it in the children's room and online on our catalog. So.
We come to the library for all the children's programs. They do on Thursdays and Fridays. We haven't gotten to be a part of Wednesdays yet, but they have those for the older kids. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've been coming for about, since Mirando's about 2. So we've been coming for about 3 years now. Oh, they very much enjoy all of the STEM programs that they have. The STEM they do every month. They do it at least once a month right after the story time on Thursday, and they do it on Friday right after the Mother Goose on the Loose as well for the little bit younger children. And we've done magnets and we've done measurements. Can you remember anything else we've done for STEAM? We did the plants in the little greenhouse bag. Do you remember that?
Yes. Greenhouse bag.
It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did we watch them grow in the window?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like the most?
Flowers.
In the bags?
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you like the times where we get to learn about all the science?
Yeah.
Did you like the measurements with the measuring tape?
Yeah.
How about books? You really liking the books?
Yeah.
Well, we're homeschooling. We just started our daughter. She's 5.5. We're starting kindergarten. Pretty much it's like we've been homeschooling the whole time because all of the things like the colors and the shapes and the numbers, they're doing all of that during all of the programs. So we're having this huge head start. And we even have an almost 2-year-old, and she's even already doing sounds for her letters. And it's just amazing. And she knows a lot of colors already, and she's pronouncing words. And it's just amazing because the library is able to do that for kids that are already pre-K. And they're taking it all in. So if you bring them to the library and get them involved in the children's programs, take them home with the library books, read to them at least once a day, if not, every other day or so. But they pick up on all that.
We are here to educate our community of the services that we have because we serve the underprivileged, the ones that don't have health insurance, and that's a big problem at the moment. The children department, we are mostly known as Lawton Childs and the pediatric center. A part of that, we're trying to educate them and let them know that we have Manatee Peds, and that also is a pediatric department that caters to the weekend center, and they're open till 8 o'clock as well.
Well, we are a cultural partner with the Library of Manatee County, but we also recognize, that reading and literacy is just so important for kids all over. It's important to know how to read as well as how to learn from reading resources. Today we brought with us a lot of fossil stuff. We recognize that's one thing that we're able to do really well here in our community. And so we brought with us teeth from different animals as well as fossil imprinting materials for the kids to make out of clay to take home. But these are always educational tools. Everything around us is an educational tool. But when we look at fossilized teeth, we can learn a lot about an animal, what it's eating, of course, sometimes how old it is or how big the animal is. And it's a new way to look at something that's so familiar to us. We brush our teeth every day, and we don't know that scientists can learn so much about us just from our teeth. Yeah, so educational-wise at the museum, we have field trips come in every day. We really look to focus on what the kids are learning in the classroom and applying that to our own museum setting, and really teaching the kids like how to be a scientist, how to be a historian, so they can do those things everywhere around them, not just in a museum, not just in a classroom, but in the world, at their home, in a library setting, and recognizing that all of these things are great resources. We also have lots of programming, family programming for those kids who don't come to the museum on a field trip. We have family nights. Our next one is in December. It's our night at the museum, which is a highlight at the end of the year. The kids can come in. We have people dressed up to kind of fit into their exhibits. They get to ask them questions, just like they're really there with an astronaut at Fenny, our meteorite, or in the Pine Uplands with our pioneer family. And so it really gives the kids a chance to really even see the museum in a new way. The best way to find out about the programs is to come into the museum. We always have something going on, even if it's just a manatee presentation or a star talk in the planetarium. You can also go to southfloridamuseum.org, another great way to learn about everything we are offering. And we always have brochures at our program. This is our fall 2015 programming that's starting to come out. So we always have that stuff posted around as well, and you can even just walk into the front lobby, pick one up, and head on throughout the rest of your day. So we have lots of great resources to find out more about us. And of course, the staff is great to talk to. They're really friendly, and they're always willing to talk and spend some time. So I think the best thing to know about a museum and our museum is that you can walk in. It's a place to learn, expand your knowledge, and know that everyone there is welcomed. It's on an equal plane. You'll always bring something new to the table that I would never know, and I hope to do the same for you. So we're learning from each other constantly, and I think that's one of the best things that our museum is able to offer, that it's a learning environment for everyone.
Good evening. My name's Kim Ross, and I'm an advisor with Whole Child Manatee. And yes, we are here tonight for the Literacy Expo at Central Library, and very excited to be here as parents are coming to see all the different resources to get their children excited about reading and ready for kindergarten. Whole Child is here to help give additional information to those families about other resources that are available to them here in the community. As you know, we have a wonderful tool, the Whole Child website connection, which allows parents to complete a questionnaire online and then potentially can connect them to over 49 different categories of activities, services, and resources right here for families in Manatee County. Parents that have questions about health insurance options, other parenting programs, other agencies that will come and teach their children how to play. All that could be attained from them visiting the Whole Child website, which we know parents can go to www.wholechildmanatee.com and connect all the services that they'll need.